Yes, guys, we're live once again. Blacklist Hunter here, and today we are live once again with another discussion on Hunter x Hunter, man. And today I chose a topic to discuss, which is the Hisoka versus Kastro fight, which I think the first real Nen fight. But well, if you think about it, Togari versus Hisoka was the first Nen fight that we saw, but the first real fight was this Hisoka versus Kastro. And it's a great fight. I love this fight, man. When I first, even when I read it, even when I watched it, it was amazing, bro. It was so exciting. Yo, Ian, welcome to the stream, bro. Yo, yo, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? And man, yeah, we're gonna dissect this fight and just go over on the details. Kastro, yes. Duran, welcome to the stream. Duran, the sleepy. I guess Duran was sleeping. Okay, so this fight, guys, I really love this fight. I mean, Hunter x Hunter doesn't have too many fights, that's true, but the fights are really substantial. They are really high quality, and we're gonna go over each panel, man. Just discussing every detail, and I've even added some of the moving images right here. You can see when Kastro just slams Hisoka to the ground. And I'm sure Hisoka didn't feel a thing, bro. The man has pain tolerance, bro. Even when Crollo was, Crollo kicked Hisoka so hard, so damn hard that he coughed up blood. The dude was, he was excited. He was really happy, man. The dude is insane. He's really on another level. Ian says Hisoka versus Kastro was indeed a good fight. I think it's a really good fight. I think it is a very interesting fight. And even in the end, where we get how Hisoka did all the tricks, that's really insane. Especially because this is the part where we learn about the Nen power system. It's really great. It's really great. But you guys can see the Hisoka versus Kastro panel right there. Just give me a second, guys. Let me check out the stream real quick on my phone. If it looks okay. Okay. Just a second. But how are you guys doing? By the way, which is your guys' favorite fight in the whole series, guys? I really want to hear your thoughts. Which is actually your favorite fight in the series? I'm really curious, guys. Which fight is your favorite in this incredible fantasy action battle shonen manga called Hunter x Hunter? Meren versus Netero says to you, that is an insane fight, one of my favorites as well. An insane fight. I thought somebody was going to say Kurapika versus Urigen, bro. That is actually a good fight. We're going to go over that as well in the next stream. I'm thinking of doing that in the next stream. But yeah, let's go over to the first panel, guys. Right, let's start the stream right off. Let's start the stream right now. Let's go over this amazing fight. I really like this fight, bro. I think it's a really great fight. Okay, Ian says, my favorite fight in this series is Hisoka versus Crollo or Meren versus Netero. I guess you guys really like Meren versus Netero. That is the most the highest tier level fight we've seen, because the characters that were involved in that fight were the top extreme and high level Nen users, bro. Like Netero had reached the max potential. Meren was simply a monster, quite literally. He was a monster. Like the dude was insane, bro. He was a literal monster, but also an Nen monster. Okay, so the first panel, guys. Let me put out the first panel on the screen where we actually learn, bro, about Hisoka's record. This is the first. I hope you guys can read it. Can you guys read the? Guys, give me some feedback. Can you read the text in the panel? Can you read the text? Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, I guess you guys watch from the phone, but let me make sure if you guys can give me some feedback, guys. Okay, you can read the text. Okay, great. Now Kilwa says it's a popular match. Everybody was paying money to watch this fight, bro. Hisoka has that reputation. Hisoka has that reputation that he can cook you, basically. Basically, Hisoka has cooked everybody, bro. He's cooked everybody, and people are like, take my zenny, take all my zenny, bro. How much the tickets cost? 100,000 zenny. Take my money, bro. Take all the zenny. But Jenny or Zenny? I forgot, guys. Is it Zenny in the Hunter x Hunter series? It is Zenny or Jenny. I forgot the currency. I actually forgot it. I really, somebody correct me in the chat. Okay, so Killua says it's a popular match. Jenny, okay, thanks, Durin. Killua says it's a popular match. There was a huge line. Everybody was waiting on the line for this fight, bro, because you don't see Hisoka fight every day, bro. You don't see Hisoka fight every day. The dude has a reputation of being a deadly fighter. And so basically Killua asked these people a bunch of questions, and they said that Hisoka is not an ordinary fighter. He's fought 11 matches, 8 wins, 3 losses with 6 KOs. The dude was cooking everybody, bro. But look, the interesting part is the number of KOs equals the number of corpses. This dude was sending them, buying them a ticket, like to the next world. The dude doesn't spare anybody, but somehow he did spare Kastro, bro. He really saw potential in Kastro. So basically, the 3 losses, he registered for the fight. He didn't even bother showing up, man. He doesn't show up for them. Who am I fighting today? Hisoka thinks in his mind. So basically, a guy like Sadaso, for example, fuck that dude, bro. I'm not fighting that dude. Not an interesting fight. If Hisoka isn't excited, he doesn't fight, bro. But basically, Hisoka didn't show up for 3 fights, but so basically he won 8 fights, and he cooked. He sent them. Tio says, to be fair, a lot of Heaven's Arena fighters are bums compared to other NEN users. Definitely. You have Guido, bro. Why is Guido fighting, bro? Guido, I mean, they were trying to get a luxurious life on the top of Heaven's Arena, but why is Guido fighting, man? That dude with the balls and with the tops, what do you call him? Guido somebody should take Guido's license to fight, bro. That dude doesn't deserve to fight, bro. He's a weak, but there's many bums in Heaven's Arena. That's true. So Killua says Hisoka never loses when he shows up, but he did lose against Crollo though. He finally got cooked, guys. He finally got cooked against Crollo, but previously, prior to that, he never lost a fight, man. The dude is insane. But let's move on to the next panel, guys. The next panel, we see Kastro. Kastro giving an interview, guys. His record is 8 wins and 3 losses, but only because he failed to show up. Tio says, and they wait for new players to get points like frauds. Definitely frauds, bro. Guido, Sadaso, and the other dude on the wheelchair. That dude. Okay, Juicy, welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for joining the stream. He says, imagine if Kastro mainly focused on emission and transmutation instead of conjuration and manipulation. The dude had insane potential. If he had focused on that and had the discipline, I mean, he did have the discipline to create a double, but if he had focused, the dude had insane potential. I mean, not insane, but he had good potential. He was a great fighter. But we have this. The Matician is the Grim Reaper. Hisoka the Matician is the Grim Reaper. The dude has the nickname Grim Reaper. Do you know how scary you gotta be to have the nickname Grim Reaper? How scary do you have to be for the audience to call you the Grim Reaper himself, man? The one who takes the souls of people. So yeah, this dude has definitely taken a lot of souls, man, because he doesn't spare anybody. But Kastro's record, it says, is 9 wins and 1 loss. He's won 9 in a row. Remember, guys. Remember, doing well. Okay. Juicy is responding to Ian. Okay, so Kastro's record is 9 wins, guys, and 1 loss. So basically, he hasn't lost a fight since he fought Hisoka. He fought, before fighting Hisoka, he hadn't lost a single fight, and he even stated in the fight that he was never serious. And it says right there that he's vowed to get payback. So Kastro really hated Hisoka. I mean, he definitely had respect for Hisoka because Hisoka is a literal monster of a fighter. But he definitely hated Hisoka, bro. He lost to Hisoka, and Hisoka, basically Hisoka instead of breaking his will, he gave him determination. So Kastro he's really a good fighter. So these two men are the closest to becoming floor masters at this point. Only 55 minutes to go. And so Killua says right there, and here I thought he'd be a gorilla. So basically he imagined Kastro being some type of gorilla-like looking dude, but Kastro looks like a woman, bro, basically. So let's look at Kastro's interview footage, and Kastro is saying that I wouldn't fight if I thought I didn't have a chance. That's what Kastro is saying. So he really thought that with all the training he did, he was gonna cook Hisoka. He was gonna send Hisoka to the next realm, basically, to meet his fate. But and he says, I'll prove that I'm a new man compared to 2 years ago. And Killua is like, oh, big talker. So even Killua is surprised at how confident Kastro actually is, man. So yeah, that is pretty cool. And next we have the scene, guys, where Killua actually goes to check on Kastro. But Kastro, and I want you guys' opinion, how did Kastro even notice Killua's aura? How did Kastro even notice Killua's aura? Was he using N, guys? What do you think? What do you think? What is your opinion? I want to hear your thoughts, guys. But somehow, maybe it was like a feeling that somebody with a strong aura was going to the upper floor, meaning to Kastro's location, which was Killua. And so Killua takes a glance. Kastro was standing right there, and he says he's gone because Kastro appeared behind him. The dude used his ability, but I saw him sitting in that chair. The dude had to prepare beforehand, basically. How did he get behind me? When did he get behind me? Did he quickly? So Killua was really surprised, man. He was what do you call it? I can't find the right word, but so Kastro was either Duran says Kastro was either passively sensitive enough or yes, call me using N. Yeah, either one of those. Juicy says Kastro winning that many is wild despite holding his potential back, still became that strong to hold Hisoka's interest. That is true. He won so many times, which is wild. It is wild because while Heaven's Arena does have a lot of bumps, I think Kastro fought a decent amount of quality fighters. So Ian says, now Kastro could have used his clone on Killua when Killua was looking at him. He used his clone somehow. Like Hisoka pinpointed Kaluto without using any Nen. Yep, like basically he felt the presence. That's what I think as well. But yeah, so Kastro is really insane. And so basically, and then Killua said that I'm here for an look at this. The next panel is this. Oh wait, guys, let me adjust the chat a little bit. Damn, I didn't even pay attention to the chat. I want you guys to see your own. Should we move this right here? There, let's move this right here. It looks better right here. Okay. So pretty impressive. Killua was definitely impressed by Kastro's ability. He was definitely impressed because the dude was sitting in the chair. Boom, he's right behind you. Nani behind. So yeah, that dude was pretty fast. Like he activates the ability pretty fast, guys. The dude is insane. He activates the ability in a flash. But your Zetsu wasn't bad, but you have to. So basically, Kastro said your Killua Zetsu wasn't bad, but he should have activated Zetsu before, basically shutting down his aura before he arrived on the floor. And he actually praises the quality of Killua's aura, basically the caliber. So he was keeping track of Killua as soon as he got off the elevator. So he's insane. Kastro was definitely something. So Duran says something to consider. From the phrasing in this chapter, it seems like Kastro got to the 200th floor without being initiated, then got bodied by Hisoka in their first match, and then it seemed like Kastro got to the 200th floor without being initiated, then got it. Yep, that should be it. But guys, let's move to the next panel, which is actually this. Yo, bro. You can tell that both of these guys have confidence. By the way that Kastro stands, he really thought he was gonna win, bro. He actually thought he had a chance. He actually thought he was gonna beat Hisoka, the Mortician, the Grim Reaper himself. The dude got the nickname Grim Reaper, bro. Grim Reaper. The dude was, he was going berserk at this. He was going berserk in Heaven's Arena, bro. You know Hisoka? Who? Hisoka? The Grim Reaper? Of course I know him, bro. He won like 10 times in Heaven's Arena. But this dude is insane, man. And I got a new video on Hisoka coming tomorrow. And yeah, both of these guys, it's finally time! Hisoka versus Kastro. Which basically that's the referee talking, or the commentator. But the next panel, which I found funny, it's pretty funny. He says, "I'm grateful, Hisoka. Without your initiation," so that's what Durin was talking about, "I would have never gotten this strong." And Hisoka is like, this dude, bro, I kind of like and hate Hisoka at the same time, bro, because this dude is like, he like makes fun of you, like, so this dude is saying, "I'm grateful, Hisoka. Basically, without your initiation, I would have never gotten this strong." And he's like, he smirks and he does a little chuckle, what do you call it? And he says, "Who got strong?" So this dude basically is toying with Kastro. He definitely, let's be honest, guys. As soon as Hisoka saw Kastro again, I don't know when they fought for the last time, like 2 years or something like that. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know if it's even stated. But as soon as Hisoka took a glance at Kastro, he knew the dude got a little bit stronger. He knew because Kastro had the confidence and maybe his aura looked more polished. Like Hisoka can tell all of these things because he's an experienced fighter. But he actually, like, he saw some of the zodiacs. He immediately gave the points. He definitely gave some points to Kastro. Like before, the dude was like a 10 and now he's a 35, or like a 15, now he's 35, bro. So basically he definitely knew that he was gonna win, and he never took the fight seriously. Q says, "Cards." I don't know what you guys are talking in the comments, but you're replying to each other. But let's move on to this. So basically Hisoka is like, who got strong? And the first Nen fight, which I talked in the beginning of the stream, was Hisoka versus Togari. And Togari said that he was gonna take revenge against. It was 2 years since their first match. Okay, thank you, Durin. The first Nen fight we saw was Togari versus Hisoka, and I gotta say that some people say that Togashi hadn't thought of a power system in that Hunter exam phase. Basically, when he was writing or when the chapters of the Hunter exam were publishing. But I think the dude had thought everything, bro. Togashi definitely thought a power system. So basically, Nen was used in the Hunter exam. We didn't see any aura or you know, the chapters with the aura effect. You know, you know, what do you call it? The aura flow. But and Togari was like, "I'm gonna take revenge for the scars you gave me." And the dude, in relation to Kastro, the dude just says, "Those scars are but a symbol of your incompetence as an examiner. Don't blame me for your inadequacies." The dude just has the perfect roast, man. The dude is really something. But Togari got cooked. His head was sliced off. Togari was trash. Definitely he was weaker than Kastro. Kastro is way stronger. But this, so basically Kastro goes in the attack mode. He attacks Hisoka. Hisoka, boom, he goes down. But boom, Kastro uses his ability, and Hisoka is hit. But you already know, bro. He's not hurt from those, bro. The dude aura is he's like Yuppie compared to Knuckle, man. I don't think Hisoka felt any of Castro's attacks, punches, bro. Slaps, or look at how Castro's hand is out. Like he just slapped Hisoka, bro. Hisoka got slapped, but he still wasn't serious. But moving on to the next panel, which is Kastro with a preemptive strike, and Hisoka is like, "I thought I dodged his right arm, so why?" Get serious, Hisoka. So Hisoka dodged his right arm, but he still got slapped because Kastro used a double ability, and it's impressive how Kastro actually was so fast at using his ability that Hisoka didn't notice at first. And this dude is extremely, but extremely perceptive. This dude is extremely perceptive. He's like Zeno level, like we talked in the last stream, guys. Like Zeno is really perceptive. He's a like this dude is extremely perceptive, but Kastro was able to use like he used that what do you call it, guys? What do you call this Kastro's dress? Cloak? He used not cloak. Is it called cloak, guys? This dress Kastro uses to hide basically his double and when he goes for the attack. But definitely Hisoka got slapped right there. The next panel, guys. I suggest you decide quickly to get serious because Hisoka wasn't serious even at this point. Kastro just went for the attack, boom. Hisoka dodges and he still gets hit. And this is my favorite. I don't know why I like this panel so much. But look at how cool Togashi drew this. David, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. The reason the kick didn't do much damage is because it was the double that hit him. He couldn't manipulate the double to hit as hard as himself. Definitely, bro. Kastro couldn't put as much aura into his double. Yep. But that's a good point, David. Juicy says, would Kastro's Tiger Bite Fist could have been as strong as Gon's Rock Punches if he had only focused on enhancement? Definitely, bro. The dude has potential. That's why Hisoka spared this dude, bro. That's why Hisoka spared this dude, because he saw the potential, and this dude doesn't spare anybody. He doesn't spare like your average dude, bro. Like if you remember in the Hunter exam when Hisoka gets the Bloodlust after he activates his Bloodlust, like he does like the weird thing, I have to call myself. He saw that dude with the sword, he just sliced his head off, bro. This dude doesn't spare everybody. But just a second, guys. Let me see the stream. Okay. Wait, can you guys can you read? I had to change the background, guys. You should give me some feedback. Can you even see your own comments, guys? You can't see the comments because I put the background white. I should really change that. But okay, in the next stream, guys. In the next stream. But let me zoom in a little bit, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit. I think that's better. I definitely have to change the design, guys. David is watching on PC. I can see the comments on the sidebar. Yeah, but when people rewatch it on the comments don't appear on for 24 hours. White on screen. Yeah, I definitely should have changed that. But this panel is so cool, guys. Okay, David says the Bite Fist was the only dangerous move that Hisoka had to respect. Yep, definitely. But I think Kastro used that in the first encounter, I think, because he definitely saw some. Tio says I can see it. Okay, so Ian says Blacklist. I know it's a kind of a dumb question, but do you really think Kastro is in a similar tier to Hisoka, Illumi, Crollo, Zeno, and Silva? Maybe if Kastro is like 50 years old, and maybe he can get there, bro. But on the same tier, I don't think Kastro is on the same tier as. I mean, he definitely was talented, but not in the same tier as Hisoka, Illumi, but maybe on the same tier as Knuckle or Genthru. Genthru, yeah, Genthru. But look at how cool this panel is, guys. Hisoka blocks. Yo, look at how cool Hisoka's arm looks, though, man. The dude definitely does push-ups, bro. Hisoka definitely does his push-ups, bro. Look at his, insane. But he blocks, like Kastro goes for the kick, whoop. Hisoka raises his left arm, and suddenly the dude is whoop behind him, bro. That is so cool. Yo, man, Togashi, how does he think bro? How does Togashi think about this stuff, bro? I don't want to curse on the stream. I want to keep the stream. Okay, how does Togashi even think about this, bro? I mean, the fight is like, you can say, somebody may say it's overly complicated. Somebody may say it's too simple. But the fight it has such a nice feeling to it, bro. It's like Kakashi versus Zabuza, bro. I think every one of you guys likes the Kakashi versus Zabuza fight. Do you guys like the one of the first cool fights in the Naruto? Kakashi versus Zabuza was amazing. This is how I feel about this fight. So he raises his arm, boom, Kastro behind him, and he just and it slits on the panel. Look at the top left, guys. This is basically the panel. So basically, Hisoka blocks, and look how he smashed to the ground, bro. Boom! Look at how he opens his eyes, bro. Yeah, definitely like the stream, guys. Definitely like the stream because it gets pushed when you like and comment the stream. So basically, and if you can hype it as well, guys. That really supports me, the stream. But he was. Look at how he smashed Hisoka to the ground. Look at how Hisoka opens his eyes, bro. It's not easy to surprise this dude, bro. It's not easy to actually get this dude, what do you call it? To get this dude by surprise. Boom, he opens his eyes, bro. Like somebody. Look at how Kastro appears. Yo, that is so cool, man. Like Kastro appears to him like a ghost, bro. Like a damn ghost. Like in the night. Like if you're walking alone in the night. If you're walking alone in the night, guys, and you hear something, maybe if you're walking into a forest in the night, guys, and you hear something behind you, like a bush, like something moving in the bushes right there, and you just open your eyes, boom, and you raise your head, and like you turn around, you know. But so basically, Hisoka is down, right, guys? And Kastro is like, won't you change your? Juicy says. I also like Kakashi vs. Opposite Age. I also love Kakashi vs. Opposite Age. Like fine wine, I agree. David says Hisoka was definitely feeling that enhancer power. Yeah, he definitely felt this one, David. Ian says Kastro legit got Hisoka surprised and questioned what was his ability. The dude was like, what the hell is... Bro, what is this dude, bro? How much did this dude improve? He definitely felt Kastro's improvement. And Kastro is like, still, won't you change your mind? Will you die without figuring anything out? Will you basically die in ignorance? And the referee goes to Hisoka, bro. And look at how look at how he smiles, guys. Look at how this dude smiles. And if you watch it in the anime, he's creepy as hell, bro. Why, bro? You're bruised, bro. You have blood on your face. Why are you smiling, bro? How confident are you in your abilities? And when Machi walks out of the Heavens Arena, this dude thinks it's a statement that Hisoka thinks he's the strongest, bro. You know what? I'm glad Crawler cooked this dude, bro. I'm glad, bro. Like I was rooting for Hisoka. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Hisoka is not my favorite character in Hunter x Hunter, but I was rooting for Hisoka when the chapter came out, Hisoka vs. Crawler, and I was so excited. But I'm glad Crawler humbled this dude. I'm glad Crawler humbled this dude because this dude, Hisoka always, says David, Hisoka always fought too cocky. He had to be humbled. Yeah, he had to be humble. And by the way, this dude is evil, man. He doesn't care, bro. He doesn't care about anybody, bro. This dude he's messed up. And then Hisoka just smiles at the referee. Referee is like, oh, what is this? What is this man, bro? This dude is creepy. And Hisoka gets up and he says, was it my imagination? It looked like you vanished. And basically, yeah, so basically Hisoka was starting to understand Kastro that he vanished. And moving on to the next panel. And even in the English dub, bro, it's so funny how Hisoka talks, bro. He talks like a really unique way, bro, and it really fits him, bro. No, that's not the right word. Like the way I can't do a Hisoka voice, but the way he talks in the anime is perfect. It's perfect in the English dub. I really like it. No, that's not the right word. You were right in front of me, dealing a kick, and boom, you were behind me. That's why Hisoka, like, he puts his hand on, like, his fingers on his face, thinking. But look at how cool this aura looks, guys. The way that aura flows in the body, bro. Look at Hisoka's hand right here. I think that's the closest way to put it, but something still feels wrong. So you know how Hisoka talks, bro. That is funny, bro. And I showed my brother doesn't like any anime, bro. I showed my brother, he's a little bit older than me, and he's like, why does this, he doesn't know too much English, and he was like, why does this dude talk like this, man? And I was like, this dude is kind of a special guy, man. This dude, that's why he talks like this, bro. My brother was really surprised when he saw Hisoka, and he thought that he had a cool design. I actually agree with him that he has a cool design, and I actually showed my brother because he doesn't like anime. Like, he's only watched a couple of fights of Dragon Ball. I showed my brother like Crawler and Hisoka, and I showed both of their pictures. And I asked my brother, who do you think is stronger of these two? He saw Crawler, And he thought, I definitely think this dude in the red with the red hair is stronger because he looks more evil. And I thought, you're right, he is a little bit stronger, but he still got cooked. They actually fought, and he just left. But he actually thought Hisoka was stronger because Hisoka looked more evil, bro. And the dude really looks evil, man. This dude looks really evil. And basically, Hisoka was actually finding out. He was figuring out Kastro's ability. And okay, Juicy says Hisoka figuring out Kastro's ability without using Gyo and only physical damages. Bloodstains is so impressive. Not even Killua figured it out instantly, which he usually does. Yeah, Killua is a genius, a prodigy, and he still couldn't figure it out. So Hisoka figured it out mid-fight. The dude is insane, bro. This is an insane dude, bro. Insanely. Hisoka is a prodigy as well. Piccolo would be proud of Kastro Cape farming. Definitely, David. He will definitely be proud. Piccolo is a legendary character, bro. Even my brother likes Piccolo. It's no use. I will no longer wait. I'll take your arm. And Hisoka is like, take my arm. I give it to you. Where is the next panel? Right here, guys. The next panel is this, okay? I should definitely change the way I do the streams, guys, so it could be a little bit faster when I put the images. There's his tiger bite fist. Kastro's down to business. The martial art form. So Killua knows about this, bro. The martial arts form where the hands mimic a tiger's fangs and claws. Experts can tear a whole tree in half. I mean, if what do you call him? I made a video on him. Gozo. Gozo from Hunter x from Hunter Exam that fought Hisoka with the spear. He cut a tree like nothing, bro. A huge tree. Like Kastro definitely with Net he should be able to cut a tree, but I'm surprised how Killua knows about this ability. Like Killua was early in his Nen training. He didn't know how to use Gyo yet. That's true, David. Hisoka hasn't even figured out Kastro's ability again, but even yet again, even neither have I. So basically, Kastro was about to attack with the tiger bite fist, and look at this dude, bro. Next panel. Look at this dude. It's yours. It's yours. Huh? Is it foolishness or a trap? I'll take it then. So basically, and look at Hisoka's eyes. He's paying attention, close attention. Look at Hisoka's eyes right here, guys. Down in the bottom. Hisoka is paying close attention to Kastro. He's paying close attention, and Kastro went for the other arm, and the dude Hisoka finally figured out. But look at what he says right here. The arm is severed, and severed. If you think you can get your way, you're mistaken. So he wasn't gonna go with Hisoka with the arm Hisoka was trying to sacrifice. But look at what this dude said, bro. Look at what this dude said. This is all within expectations, bro. And the way he says it in the anime, bro. The way Hisoka says it in the anime. This is all within expectations. I cannot do a good Hisoka voice. I've tried, but this dude is seriously impressive. And by the way, when we talk about the show, we don't talk in the perspective of Togashi, man. We talk in the perspective of the characters, of what they have displayed. Of course, Togashi is a legendary manga artist, but we're talking about in the sense of the overall worldview. If we're actually like the characters, so this is all within expectations. This dude sacrificed his arm, and he still said that this is all within expectations. And he finally figures out right then and there. The next panel. I see. Your ability is creating a double. Right? That's right. I expected you to figure it out. And then, guys, we have the Nen theme. You already know. Oh, bro, you know the Nen. I forgot now. If latent power, I think. Somebody correct me if I always forget the names. But the way when Kastro activates his doppelganger ability to show Hisoka after Hisoka figured it out, and the theme plays. David says Ian has Hisoka. Ian has Hisoka, bro. Now, bro, Ian Ian, you're not getting close to Hisoka, but Ian asked David the background music during when Nen is activated, when Kastro activates in the anime, when Kastro activates his doppelganger ability, there is the theme, you know. And David says, I'd be fodder. Hisoka would give me 11 points. Bro, I think he'll give all of us 11 points, bro. This dude, even if Nen existed, bro, I don't think everybody is capable of using it. So, finally, Hisoka figured out Kastro's ability, and Killua, now he realized everything. It looked like there was another Kastro superimposed on him when he attacked. And the audience, what's going on? He's gone one moment and now there are two. Am I seeing double? Did he have a twin? Bro, Nen is just being displayed like nothing. It's just being displayed to the public. And they think it's a magic, bro. They don't understand. They think it's... but Nen is not magic. I mean, it is like kind of a magic, but it's not actually like magic. Magic is something different. The power system is insane. And Hisoka just scratches his body with his shoulder with his severed arm. And he's like, is this what they call a doppelganger? And he says, indeed. And moving on to the next... oh wait, I have the next panel right here, guys. 1 second. Now Hisoka says, I'll show you that I can foresee the future, which is this manga panel, which I forgot to put in the... Okay, now I got it. This is the next panel, guys. This dude is seriously insane. But look at this, guys. Look at this. This dude says, I'll show you Kastro. I'll show you Kastro. Kastro-kun. Listen, Kastro-kun. The way they say kun and san in Japanese anime, bro. In the anime, it's really funny, in my opinion. I'll show you that I can foresee the future. Now what? Hisoka covered his right arm in a handkerchief. I can't pronounce that, guys. I can't pronounce that. But this dude already thought a strategy. He thought everything. He really foresaw the future. He was so confident that his plan was gonna go his way because he saw that Kastro had improved, but he still knows he's way stronger than Kastro. He knows Kastro. Let's just go over to the next panel. So basically, this dude then does a magic trick. He just throws some cards onto the ground, and he pulls a card out, which is this manga panel right here. Oh, ADJ, welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for joining the stream this time, ADJ. Only 37 minutes late. Yep. We're talking about the Hisoka versus Kastro fight. But look at this. Look at how this dude pulled. They took the blood out in the anime, but this dude. And in the next stream, guys, we're gonna fix the design of the stream. Is gonna be way cleaner, way neater. But even Kastro is surprised, bro. Look at Killua, what he says, bro. This dude, even Killua, he's seen everything a person can see, bro, because they're in the worst line of a job in this universe. But he pulls the ace card to the front of Kastro. Even Kastro is like, what the hell is this dude doing, bro? The man was trying to put on a show, man, a performance. And he then gives the card to Kastro. But Kastro didn't realize, guys. We're going to go over to the panel which he explains, which Machi explains. But this dude then gives the next arm to Kastro. This dude gives the next arm to Kastro. I obviously can't put every single panel, guys, because it's impossible. There are too many panels. But Kastro takes his next arm. Oh no! Oh my! Hisoka actually offered up his remaining arm. What in the world is he thinking? So this dude offered the remaining arm to Kastro. Kastro definitely attacked with the doppelganger. He attacked with his double, and Hisoka then pulled out. He brought out. Look at this. So Hisoka knew Kastro was gonna attack with the double. So he just brings out. He shows then And we all know how he did it, but look at this. So you did attack with your double, and here I was gonna counter attack if you came at me yourself with my right. Yo, how? Yo, that's why this is why there are prodigies in every single profession, bro. Togashi is a master of his craft, bro. I've never seen a more well thought fantasy anime, bro. I've never seen Naruto. I don't think Naruto is more. I think Naruto is more popular than Hunter x Hunter. I think Hunter x Hunter is definitely popular, but I think Naruto has been exposed more to the Western fan base. But Hunter x Hunter is way better than Naruto. Way better. Okay, so Juicy says, "Oh, Gazi, welcome to the stream, bro. Sorry, I missed some of you guys' comments." David says doppelgangers are a pretty terrible ability in the Hunter x Hunter verse, definitely, even for both conjurers. Ghazi says, why didn't Kastro cut Hisoka's head from first? He couldn't do that, bro. Hisoka was not gonna let Kastro cut off his head, bro. He's not that stupid. The ADJ says he's gonna mix in the tricks. Is this your card trick is the real one. The math always comes down to one, then just hides an ace. That was pretty nice. Yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Hisoka basically did an equation, and the equation brings out one, and he just pulled the ace card. So the dude is insane. David says for Kastro to be able to create a double and manipulate it, he would have had to spend so long studying anatomy. Kastro was probably fighting at 10% enhancement capacity. Definitely, he forgot about enhancement, bro. He definitely forgot about enhancement. He should have focused on that. TU says he's still using his magic tricks to distract Kastro. Kastro, use Gyo! Imagine wait guys, imagine Wing, like he yelled to Zushi. Imagine he yelled to Kastro, Kastro, use Gyo, Kastro! And Kastro is like, who yelled that, bro? Oh, let me turn on my Gyo. Oh, I see. He just threw a card at me with aura strings. I mean, this dude is insane, bro. But he definitely forgot to turn on Gyo. If he had used Gyo, I doubt Kastro could use Gyo. Maybe, bro. Maybe, bro. Bro was focusing so much on the double, he forgot how to turn on the aura on his eyes, bro. DJ says that's a tragedy. If Kastro had used the mission, it would be easier since it's right next to Enhancer. True. Togashi is on a different level. True. That boy Kastro did not use Gyo. So basically, Hisoka did everything. So we're gonna see how Hisoka. So basically, Hisoka says the next panel, guys. Obviously, guys, I cannot put every single panel for obvious reasons, and it's impossible to put every single panel. But and the dude is like, look, he just laughs, bro. This dude is a lunatic, bro. This is magic too. So Kastro, look at Kastro's face. What the fuck? What is going on? Look, wait, guys. We have to zoom in Kastro's face, guys. Look at Kastro's face, guys. Look at this dude's face. Look, he was really scared at this point, guys. Like, yeah, he really was scared. Like, this dude brought his arms back. How the hell did this dude do it? He's lying. He must be using Nen. Bro, you know he's using Nen. Turn on your damn Gyo, mother. Why are you turning on the Gyo, man? I guess somebody has to lose, bro. Somebody had to lose. But Kastro was easily pressured psychologically, bro. You can't break Hisoka psychologically. There are some people you cannot break psychologically. Like, some people spend an entirety in prison, incarcerated, and their mentality is stronger than some people who have everything. They have a house, they have a job, they have the freedom, and it's all in the mentality, guys. Like, Kastro was folding under pressure. David says he probably wasn't even using Ren to attack either. AJ says if only Wing or Biscuit had trained him, Biscuit basically don't go into gun and kill until it's natural. That is true. Great point, AJ. David says it goes to show Kastro didn't understand then to see that Hisoka was bluffing. If he had a great teacher like AJ said, they would have instilled in him the basics, like to be natural at it. Yep. Okay, so it's all into the mentality. Like, some people never give up. Like, Kastro was shook. He was definitely shook. Look at this. Look at how he just Look at Kastro right here. Like, he just goes to the position that when Hisoka walks toward him, and he's like, "What's wrong? Are you scared?" And we know what happened next, guys. He says, "You were a great. You're taken aback because you don't know the trick. That's the basic premise of magic." And look at what Hisoka said, bro, guys. This is. I'll be honest. If I was fighting Hisoka and he said the same thing, I would be scared as well. Like Hisoka, like imagine if somebody armed said to you, "Your knife was good. Like you brought out a knife, but I just have a gun right here, man. So you did try, but you're definitely gonna scare." Hisoka is like he's not he has a lot of power. I know I don't have the right words right now, but your ability to make a double is splendid. The way Hisoka talks with big words. I can imagine how you'd attack with it, and I know how I should respond. It's too bad you had so much talent. That's why I left you alive. I predict you're gonna dance yourself to death. So he gave the final blow to this dude, guys. Kastro, bro. Now I'm sorry. Yo, why am I feeling bad for Kastro at this point? Yo, am I such a good person, bro? Why am I feeling bad for Kastro right now, bro? I don't know. Gazi says, Hisoka, if he got hit with a tiger move to the neck, he will definitely lose. Gazi, bro, I know what you're saying, Gazi. You're saying that why didn't Kastro just cut off Hisoka's head? But no, it's not that simple, bro. Hisoka definitely wouldn't have allowed that. He would definitely have blocked or something like that, evaded. David says this fight would have been super competitive if he trained properly. That's why Hisoka was disappointed. Yep, Hisoka definitely knew he forgot the basics. But yeah, the next thing, guys, the next thing, you already know. Kastro goes on for the attack with his double, but a damn arm appears out of nowhere, guys, and just hits him to the chin. So, guys, he got hit. Look at Kastro just giving it his all, bro. Yo, now I feel bad for Kastro, man. I feel bad for Kastro. He gave it his all. He attacked with the boom. He got hit to the chin, and he was stunned. And look at how damn, bro, damn. Look at this. So basically, Kastro could not. The next panel, Kastro could not block this attack because he tried to block it with the doppelganger, guys. But how is he doing this? Wait, I must produce my double first. You cannot block the cards with your double because you're unable to produce it. You were able to produce it. So basically, next it also says it's a lot of effort to create something as complex as a human body out of Nen. So basically, once you create something as complex as a human body, you forget to use. Once you learn it, says Hisoka says you cannot use any other abilities, and he says memory overload. And look at how Hisoka finally walks out of the fight, guys. He walks like a boss. He didn't even learn Ken. You think, Kastro forgot everything, bro. He forgot the most basic. Like, bro, wait, was Kastro really that stupid, guys? Was he really that stupid? Because listen, guys. Basically, no matter who taught Nen to Kastro, you know that if you're fighting somebody, you're gonna observe him. What is Gyo basically? Gyo is observation. Gyo is basically observation. You're observing somebody's aura. It's like in real life. If you fight somebody in real life, for example, you're observing him, where his hands are, what is he doing. Why the hell wouldn't he turn off? Why won't he turn on his Gyo, bro? Basically, see what? Yes, observation. How? Basically, Durin. It's just observation. Bro, you're fighting a monster. This dude is the Grim Reaper. I love to slander Kastro's intelligence. Yeah, bro, this dude was stupid, bro. I don't like calling anybody stupid because some people are smarter, some people are a little less smarter. But this dude was one stupid fool because you're fighting a monster. Why won't you turn on bro? Was this dude just focusing on creating a double, and then he forgot to turn on Gyo? Bro, you're fighting the Grim Reaper, bro. The dude is known as the Grim damn Reaper. I don't know. I can see why Kastro gets memed a lot, but I still like him. He's the perfect example of fundamentals being most important and not skipping steps. I like Kastro just because he works hard. I appreciate anybody who works hard. I don't care. Listen, my personality is like this, guys. I don't care if you collect trash out of the cans. If you're working hard, honestly, you're a great person. But of course, in this world, we exalt those who have more good jobs, basically. But maybe he was clever enough to whip up a doppelganger that didn't require being asleep to use, and he could sense skill would drop into Zetsu outside the door, but I guess he overreached in the wrong ways. He definitely wasn't that stupid, but he was stupid. Why would he turn on his yo, bro? That and understanding the limitation of the power system. If he only focused on Tiger Bite Fist and enhancement, dude would have been a monster, definitely. The guy knocked down Hisoka with no Nen, definitely. Kastro is basically a cautionary tale. Yep. Kastro had every chance to learn about bungee gum. He could have brought tapes of the match or watched Gon's. Dude, bro, that is a good one. That is a good one. Kastro had every chance to learn about bungee gum. He could have brought tapes of the match or watched Gon's match with Hisoka's life. Wait, Duran. Gon's match with Hisoka was after, right? Unless that was a joke. But Kastro definitely could have seen some other Hisoka's fights. Okay, we have and Chinese. Welcome to the stream, and Chinese. Welcome to the stream. This is the first time I've seen you in the stream, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for joining. Kastro's double would have been an insane secondary hustle for someone like Crollo. He could hand the book to his double and use both hands without the bookmark. Bro, you guys' imagination is insane, bro. Ghazi says, hi. I have an idea about Beyond Nether and ability. If you look at the old Chinese movie, you'll find a movie called Buddha right hand. Looks like it in the book. I think yeah, Beyond Nether should be based from the Chinese. Duran says this is literally what happens in the story. What happens in the story, Duran? You said Kastro could have watched Gon's match with Hisoka, but he died, but the fight was after, unless I'm reading that wrong. And Chinese says, first time catching the stream live, glad to be here, sorry for the name. No problem, bro, no problem. Of course, of YouTube restrictions, I can't say certain words, you know. It's insane in here, bro. And look at Hisoka right here, guys, the next panel. The cause of your defeat is squandering your memory capacity. And he just walks like a boss. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this dude, how he walks out, bro. And Castro's Zushi, Killua, and Gon are watching tapes to learn about Hisoka's ability. Yeah, but that wait. But you said no, during that. What you said was Kastro could have bought tapes of the match or watched Gon's match with Hisoka. Hisoka's match with Gon was after Kastro. So basically, how could have Kastro watched his Hisoka fight Gon when yeah, Zushi, Killua, and Gon were watching about Hisoka's ability? I agree with that, but maybe you forgot about that one. Ian says, okay. Chinese says, just call me ECG, and Chinese sounds sounds kind of bad. Yeah, it does sound kind of bad. I'll call you Chinese, bro. ECG. Ian says Hisoka has the tough, it works for real. Ghazi says it's like an enhanced bodhisattva. Okay. There's probably tapes of all of Hisoka's matches. Yeah, that's what I was saying. ECG. So yeah, there's tape all over. Duran says maybe I forgot that order. Still, Hisoka had that. Yeah, that's what I was saying during that. Hisoka had the other matches the dude could have. But let's move on to the next panel, guys, where Machi goes to heal Hisoka's arms, and look, and we get the explanation, and look at this. So basically, Machi, the next panel I have. Look at this, bro. This dude is insane, bro. I mean, Hisoka is a prodigy. There's so many videos about Hisoka on YouTube, but I have my own video coming soon on Hisoka. And it says, this dude says to Machi that basically she stitches up both of his arms and says it's always so fascinating to watch. Maybe I hurt myself on purpose so I can see your work up close. And this girl is like, that will be 20 million for the left, 50 for the right. Why did she take 50 for the right, guys? Why? Why? Wait. 20 for the left, 50 for the right. Why? I don't know. Maybe it was more difficult to stitch up. Maybe it was more damaged. Why, bro? Hisoka, why didn't he make the deal before, bro? Like, I'll give you 30 for the left, 30 for the right. I don't know. Hisoka got money, bro. He got money. Eddie J says, "Oh, imagine him using the Buddha's palm from Kung Fu Hustle. Someone without men wouldn't know the difference." I watched so many Kung Fu movies, Eddie J, but I always forget the titles. Like, I've watched movies, I always forget the titles of movies. Chinese says Hisoka is right hand dominant. It's more important to him, so she can charge more. Tiu says he's probably right-handed, so it's more important. Yeah, okay. Eddie J says depends how it got chopped off. If one was cleaner or she charged more for his favorite one. It's like his father, but enhanced Bodhisattva right hand only. What do you think? That is enhanced Bodhisattva right hand only. There are theories about Beyond's ability. Do you guys think Beyond is a fraud? I want to know what you guys think. Do you think? Okay, let me. Do you guys think? Wait, guys, just a second. Do you guys think that Beyond is a fraud, guys? Right hand came off second, so that's Machi's the hustler. She is obsessed with money, bro. But look at what Hisoka did. He took an ordinary hander shift. How do you even pronounce that? Hander shift? Bro, I need to pick up some books. I haven't opened some English books in a while, guys. And he applies the. Okay, let me show the panel where Machi is actually surprised at how this dude. Next, we'll get to the explanation of the fight, which Machi does, because she used Gyo. Look at this dude. Damn, you guys should be able to see your own comments. Yeah, okay, right here. That was fast. Even Machi, a genius of Nen. Even Machi, and somebody, I've heard people say Beyond is not that strong. If you see my comment, if you see some of my comments in my videos, people say Beyond is actually a fraud. Some people say that. Eddie J says that Zodiac seems to think Beyond is the real deal. He's got the vibes, he's got the habit. Definitely. When he does a pen, he does Eddie J, when he does the pen, he does it just like Netero in the beginning of the Hunter exam, when Netero is using his leg to balance. So basically, and he said to guys, I forgot what is the tiger one zodiac name? What is the tiger's zodiac name, guys? I forgot. Wait, somebody remind me, guys. I'm really bad with name, guys. I forget many details. The guy with the tiger zodiac, what is his name? Yeah, Beyond said to him that he could cook him with a with his hand. I don't know. He said he can cook him with his book, which he was reading, if he wanted to. So Beyond, Durin says. Chinese says, I'd rate him as strong as the Royal Guard on vibes alone. I agree, he's much more experienced than the guards, though. I agree. Durin says, Durin has another opinion. He says Beyond's a fraud, riding his dad reputation. He's not that not that he's not dangerous, but we don't know anything about him other than he did a few of Nasuke's general wives. Yeah, bro, he got wives like the old times, bro. In our own history, bro, people used to have many wives, bro. So I don't blame Beyond, bro, for having too many wives, bro. That is not bad at all. In ancient cultures, like Hunter x Hunter is like an ancient modern mix, just like people used to have a lot of wives, but that's beside the point. Mighty Son, welcome to the stream, bro. Beyond is legit. Kanzai, yeah. Kanzai the tiger, I know he's so basically Beyond said to Kanzai that he can cook him with a book if he wanted to. So basically that dude, and he was doing the same feat as Nether with the balancing, so he's definitely he's definitely strong, guys. I know Beyond may be evil and stuff, but he's definitely strong. So Juicy says Kurapika is also a good example of not skipping steps. I feel he could have lived longer if he didn't rely on Emperor's time. Yo, I really hope Kurapika doesn't die. I hope Togashi somehow finds a way to keep Kurapika alive. He said in an interview that everybody's gonna die. I don't know how people have interpreted that in different ways, but Oh yeah, David, that is a great point, bro. So David says Netter wanted to fight Beyond. He was bored by Hisoka. Beyond is the real deal. Yep, that makes sense. He was hoping that his son would come after him, so he is the real deal. But look at this, guys. We were talking about the Hisoka fight, and Machi's surprised at how fast this dude is, man. He applied texture surprise like really insanely fast that even Machi was surprised. He was using Gyo. She was a natural at Gyo, and Hisoka is really talented, bro. He's really special. These two abilities, to most people, it would seem like the arm healed himself. These two abilities led Hisoka to victory. And guys, we're gonna do streams on the newer chapters. Basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the design of the stream. I'm gonna put only one panel because you already know how YouTube is. But YouTube, when you put panels, too many panels. But yeah, we're gonna do streams on the newer chapters of Hunter x Hunter. We're gonna talk about them. And now I'm actually rereading the whole dark content, and the whole voyage arc. So now we get to the explanation, and this is the last panel I want to go over. This is the last panel I want to go over because this is basically the final panel. And Hisoka thinks he's the strongest in the end in this final chapter. But look at this. He tossed Hisoka. So Hisoka tossed up 13 cards as a misdirection, and he also tossed up his right arm. So he bungee jumped. Lilo's adventure. Keep up the good work, bro. Yo, thank you, bro. Lilo, the legend of power scaling. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. It's a pleasure, bro. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you here, bro. Yeah, well, we're talking about the Hisoka versus Kastro fight, bro. Just going over the fight and analyzing it, basically. But thank you for the comment, Lilo. Thank you. I've watched many of Lilo's videos, bro. They're terrific, bro. Lilo makes amazing content, bro. Really good content. But we were talking that Hisoka tossed up 13 cards as a misdirection, while he also tossed up his right arm, and the dude just bungee jumped the arm to the ceiling, and the handkerchief, bro. Why can I not pronounce this stuff, bro? Handkerchief. Okay, that's beside the point. On the ground. And the strands of the how does Togashi think about this, bro? This dude he's really special, bro. Like, give me a, like, this is type Zabuza versus Kakashi level. Forget the D says during. Yeah, bro, I always get that wrong. But yeah, so this dude Togashi is really something, man. This dude is really something. Because the way how does he even think about this, bro? But all the strands of the aura. So basically, when Kastro attacked Hisoka again, the cards were also secured to the ground with the ends of the 13 strands of aura in Hisoka's left hand. So basically, when Kastro attacked, that Hisoka lost an arm. He basically brought out the arm because the handkerchief and his arm were connected to the cutoff. So that is really insane. And when Hisoka threw the ace of spades at Kastro, when he did the whole magic trick, when he pulled out the damn card out of this damn wound, out of his cut off arm, when Hisoka threw that ace of spades at Kastro, he also connected the damn 13 strands of aura connected to the cards. Damn, bro, that is insane, bro. And they were stuck to Kastro. Kastro activate, Wing. Where was Wing, bro? Why didn't Wing save this man, bro? Why didn't Wing save this dude, bro? Why didn't Wing? Kastro, Gyo, man, Gyo. that is funny, bro. I think that's funny. I think Kastro is just an idiot. Yeah, Kastro definitely forgot the basics, bro. But this is such a cool fight, bro. I give this fight the type of hype I give Kakashi versus Zabuza, bro. I love this fight, guys. I love this fight, and I give this a legendary fight. Some people wasn't watching from the TV. Yep. Wait. Yep. Good point. I doubt Wing knew who Kastro was. Good point. Mari's son says, if I was Kata, I would have won somehow. Yo, bro. Hisoka has that presence, bro. When you see Hisoka standing in front of you, bro, you suddenly lose all your will to fight, bro. Because Mighty Son, think of it just like fighting a MMA fighter, bro. Think of it. If for example, what is that guy's name? Justin Gagey. If I fight that guy, bro, even though I go to the gym, I go to gym like three times a week now. But even if you're in an arena where all the people watch, you suddenly lose all your will, bro. But of course, Kastro didn't lose all his will, but Hisoka definitely has that presence, bro, that aura. Chinese says it helped the kids to ingrain the lesson of remembering Kyo better if Kastro wait, but we forgot about Uber, man. Chinese. We forgot about the Uber, bro. That dude forgot Kyo. Why do all these simpletons, bro? All these simple people, bro. Basically, why do they forget Kyo, man? And why do they forget Kyo, bro? Even Uber forgot Kyo, but I don't know, bro. This is why didn't Kastro notice? So we go over to the final panel. There's one more panel. Oh, there are actually two more panels, which go over. But basically, Hisoka applied psychological pressure to Kastro. But basically, when Kastro was starting to notice that it was not magic, it was Nen. Hisoka was using Nen. The dude isn't a magician, bro. The dude is just a Nen user. When Kastro realized that, Hisoka just threw in the final punchline, which was he will dance himself to death. And Kastro lost, man. Kastro lost, and this dude was a clear winner. And I'm glad, but I'm glad Hisoka got humbled, guys. I'm glad this dude got humbled. I'm glad this dude got humbled because, and Crawler told him, bro, that he was 100% confident that he was going to win. And of course, Hisoka wouldn't back down, bro. The dude basically lives. The dude lives to fight, man. The dude lives to fight. His reason for living is fighting people, strong people. But I've made a video, guys, when Hisoka came face to face with Netero. Netero didn't even consider fighting Hisoka. Hisoka threw malicious aura at Netero, but Netero didn't even consider fighting. I mean, he wasn't even pressured by Hisoka's aura. If you saw, I don't know if I have the image, but Hisoka just like applies pressure. He activates his aura, and he thought Netero was gonna get intimidated by his aura, man, which is insane, because Hisoka knew Netero was strong because this dude is seriously perceptive. He has that experience, but Netero wasn't phased at all. The aura of Hisoka, the malicious aura, the evil aura of Hisoka felt like a slight breeze, like a walk in the park. Lee Bar, welcome to the stream, bro. Hello, do you think physical strength without Nen in the Hunter x Hunter universe is exaggerated? Well, it is. If you mean about Gon actually like palming people and just throwing them out of the ring, it is exaggerated, but it is shonen. I mean, it is a little bit exaggerated. I understand what you mean, Lee Bar. Can you consider it an humbling though? Crawler needed an era of prep to beat him. Oh, to you, I see you are a Hisoka fan, bro. I see you are a Hisoka fan, bro. He got humble. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Crawler won. No matter if you prepped three damn years, bro. I think what matters is the result, not how you did it. Okay, so, and basically, what I think about Hisoka is that this dude, even if somehow his Nen is gone, this dude will just go to the tournaments and fight people barehanded, bro. He's just gonna punch random people, bro. Like he finds somebody who looks strong, and he's just gonna fight without Nen, bro. This dude lives to fight. And I don't think what the accusations about Hisoka, which are various, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to mention it, but this dude just likes to fight, bro. This dude just likes to fight. Juicy says it's a double-edged ability demon. Okay, Gazi said I think Kuroro used Shilnark and Cortopis from behind the scenes to kill Hisoka. That is a theory which many people believe that basically Machi, Shalnark, and Cortopis were there to help Crollo. Duran says if he just gets meds or fully shifts to being a specialist, it doesn't cost life. Okay, you guys are talking about Kurapika, but yeah, guys, this was an insane fight, man. This was an insane fight, and I was really surprised that actually a great YouTuber like Lila joined my small channel, which is really nice. I appreciated Lila for joining the stream. Maybe in the future we can do a collaboration with Lilo if he agrees. But yeah, Lee Bar says, for example, the maximum physical strength a normal human can lift is 500 kilograms. Kurapika and the Ore were able to push 4 tons. Yeah, it is. Since I know what you mean, Lee Bar. The strength is a little bit exaggerated, but. Maybe, yeah, it is a little bit. Duran says, I'm praying for our boy Kurapika. And yeah, guys, would you guys watch, for example, the coverage of new chapters? But of course, I cannot go over every single panel because it's impossible due to YouTube's limitations. But yeah, this fight was amazing, guys. We're gonna go over Netero versus Merim as well. We're gonna go over many different fights. Gazi says, can a Ben's knife cut Uvugin like Silva? Definitely. If it cut Silva, Gazi, Uvugin is getting cooked, his skin cut. Duran says, if he just were. By the way, guys, would you join a Discord? Should I make a Discord server? Honkler, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Hisoka adjusted to match Kastro's raw power, Nen output, etc., so that he can win in a purely skill mind fight. That is a great point. I know. I understand what you mean. But this dude wasn't serious at all, bro. This dude was just toying with Kastro. Why is he toying with Kastro like this, man? Why is he toying with Kastro like this? Damn, bro. My boy Kastro. Use Gyo. Kastro didn't use Gyo, bro. If only Wing was there, bro. If only Wing was there. Chinese says, do you guys think Emperor Time would still be as powerful if it deactivated when Kurapika passed out instead of remaining active and draining life? Do you think Emperor Time would still be as powerful if it deactivated when Kurapika passed out? Duran says, I'd join a Discord. Yeah, we definitely should make a Discord chat. But if one of you guys, oh wait, what did I press? If one of you guys can help me set up a Discord, I really have no idea. I've used Discord. I know you guys won't believe me. I've used Discord like two or three times in my life. Juicy says Hisoka's cards cause my face won't be messed up after. If we how many chapters are we getting, guys? Do you know? How many new chapters are we getting? Like 10 chapters, I think. Ian says I wouldn't mind a collab between Blacklist and Lilo's Adventure. Yeah, bro. If Lilo is down with it, I can do a collab. If Lilo, I don't know if Lilo is still in the chat, but in the future, man, when we reach a little bit more subscribers, because there has to be a sort of a balance of subscribers, bro. You know, 10 new chapters. Okay, that is great, bro. Togashi, bro. Damn, bro. That dude. I wish all the best of health to that dude, bro. Because I love his work, even Yu Yu Hakusho. By the way, guys, would you watch Yu Yu Hakusho content? Would you guys watch Yu Yu Hakusho content? Are you interested in Yu Yu Hakusho? I'm thinking of doing various content, but mostly I'm focusing right now on Hunter x Hunter, and I've thought about making the Yu Yu Hakusho. Chinese says love me some Yu Yu Hakusho. Gazi said, but Uvugin's an enhancer. He can use enhanced scope? I don't think so. He cannot be cut. If Silva got cut, Gazi, Uvu is getting cooked. I don't think Uvu is more durable or has more resistance than Silva. like physically. Durin says 10 new chapters based on the Tankobon release announcement. I think there was a video of the Shonen Jump, I think. Durin says, I love Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a great show, bro. It's a great show. But guys, yeah, we went over this fight, and I'm currently, since I forget many details, especially the names. I'm bad with names. I'm rereading the Dark Continent arc because I want to do the new chapter coverage. AJ says he must come up with the dolphin after the life span cost, since being locked into Emperor time when the abilities in use makes more sense. Yeah, with dolphin of Kurapika's ability, steel chain. How many new abilities does Kurapika have, bro? Steel chain, the shearing, what do you call it? What do you call it in what do you call it in English? The one that drains the I forgot. Lilo says, do you think people not knowing about Nen is strange because it's a modern world? Do you think people not knowing about Nen is strange because it's a modern world? But even in our world, there are many ancient knowledge that isn't available to the public. So it is a modern world, but there are still the ancient element. The ancient elements are known to everybody. So basically, like ancient books, religious books, commentary, ancient scrolls, ancient. Even in our world, there are many books that aren't available to the public that many elite know, like what do you call it, guys? Esoteric knowledge in English, or like what do you call it? But yeah, guys. Overall, as Ian says, was a pretty goated fight. This dude. By the way, guys, what do you think about Yu Yu Hakusho, guys? Yu Yu Hakusho. That is an anime which I watched the 2 seasons. I'm thinking of watching the 3rd season, but I really need to finish the manga of that. I've never like it never really hit, like, I don't know. Okay, guys. Okay, AJ says, I think in universe it's a well kept secret and normal people would know it as a hoax, just occult stuff. Yeah, I agree. Honkler says, I think Yu Yu Hakusho is lame, outdated, it ended, only interested in Hunter x Hunter, to be honest. Okay. You think it's lame? Ian asks Honkler, how strong would you be in Hunter x Hunter? So basically, Ian asks everybody, how strong would you be in Hunter x Hunter? Ian, I'd be an average dude, bro. I'm an average person. For example, the abilities in Yu Yu Hakusho are pretty similar to basic Nen abilities. Yep. Mighty Son says, haven't finished Yu Yu Hakusho either. Definitely watch it, Mighty Son. Definitely watch it, bro. It's a great show. It's really, you guys. Why are the old shows better than the new ones, bro? Why are the old shows, like, I even watched like what do you call it, retro anime in English? Not retro. What do you call it? Like the 2000 and below anime, like with the older drawing style. I think they're better than the new flashier, like immense effects. I don't know. I feel like the new shows aren't as good as the old shows, bro. I don't know. I'm not finding a good show to watch. A show that I've rewatched countless of times, hands down, yeah, is Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro. Avatar: The Last Airbender is the best show. Avatar: The Last Airbender is the best show after Hunter x Hunter. Which, if you guys haven't watched, for example, Mighty Son, if you haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho or Avatar: The Last Airbender, you definitely need to watch it, bro, because that series is such a beautiful masterpiece. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love it. But the new shows, I don't know, bro. They're kind of average, bro. Like, you guys know any good new shows? I don't know. I don't know any good new shows, guys. Any good new anime? Like, what is the difference between Ren and enhancement? Basically, Ren is all at once. Enhancement is the category. Ren is like boosting up your aura. Honestly, I enjoy when a series gets 14 episodes a season that comes out every 3 years. I encourage everyone to delve into the backlog. The backlog is a series. Spirit Gun is a basic emitter attack. Yeah, basically. Yeah, guys. It is. the new shows, in my opinion, are not as good as the old shows. The old shows were way better. Ranking of King, Ranking of Kings was pretty okay. To Your Eternity is good. Ranking of Kings, Ranking of Kings. Let me Google that real quick. Ranking of Kings. That is a critical. Ranking of Kings is a critically acclaimed fantasy manga, bro. Why haven't I've never heard of it, bro? My favorite ongoing shows are Dana Dandan and Frieren. I'm sorry to be basic in this. I watched the first season of Frieren, and I think I'm sorry. Maybe I think it's basic, bro. I think like the whole magic stuff with the elves and everything, the magic and everything. There are shows that it's been done, bro. I don't see any new special, bro. Read The Pool, really small but truly insane manga. Okay, thank you, Honkler. I'll definitely check it out. This is a hidden gem. The new manga are like I don't know. They're not. Why can't I'm not finding anything special, bro. Like they're what do you call it? Generic. They're too. I know they get inspiration from older shows, but the only ongoing show I watch is ReZero. Yo, Theo, bro. ReZero. I've never watched. I'm not a big fan of isekai anime, but ReZero really surprised me. It was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. ReZero was actually pretty interesting. I've watched the 9 first episodes. Chinese says, I bet Hunter x Hunter doesn't come back until the Succession War, until all of the Succession War is finished. Yeah, I don't think it's coming back either. I mean, the series is huge, man. The series has a huge fan base, but I don't think it's coming back as well. I don't think the Hunter x Hunter is coming back without any material to adapt. But even if they give us a new movie, that would be insane. New manga, I think. Well, in that case, I think we will check out Phantom Busters. Let me just bookmark that, bro. I'll check out Phantom Busters. Phantom Buster, that is to be checked because I believe endurance stays. Phantom Buster manga. Let me just yo, it looks cool. It looks cool. Let me just bookmark it so I can read it. Okay, bro, ReZero only gets better the more you watch it. Trust, I believe it, bro. I recommend ReZero as well to you guys. What problems do you think the NAND power system has? Problems. I've actually never thought about it. The problems of the NAND power system. I've never thought about it, Lee Bar. The problems of the NAND power system. It is so good, but it has so much depth into it. I don't think right off the top of my head I can find something to say. Off the top of my head, I don't think I can find something. Like I think it's like, for example, it's kind of insane. Like Shizuka has that thing that sucks, that drains everything, bro. Absorbs everything. Like I think that's like a stupid. It is a cool ability, but I don't like it. Like you can absorb everything in the blood, everything. It is a good concept, but like the way that it's just like a machine over there, like a Blinky over there. I don't know, but yeah, guys, this was the stream, guys. I appreciate all of you for joining. Ian says ReZero is a goated anime and manga. We're gonna do more. If you guys enjoy this, we're gonna do the coverage of the new chapters. We're gonna do more live streams on the. We're gonna cover more different topics, really, not just the fights. Different kind of topics of Hunter x Hunter. Tio says the only problem with them is the unfair potential that some of characters get. That is a good point. It just says that your nerfs in conjuration or manipulation, you got a chance at specialization, but not a good one. Good point. Mighty Son says the NENT system is getting more details soon. That's what I'm waiting for. Restrictions, contract, curses, the teachers out there on the ship. Definitely. But yeah, guys, I wanna say I don't want to keep the streams too. I don't want to keep the streams too long because it's better a little bit shorter. But I appreciate all of you for watching. If you have a friend, you can recommend my channel so we can get to that. We can get more subscribers. But just remember, Poggle got to the Hunter exam twice as fast as Kilowatt. Damn, Poggle was Poggle was actually had a cool ability. like with the arrows. I even made a video on Poco. That's why. That's how much I liked his. I liked Poco because he never gave up, bro. Like he was shooting red arrows, yellow arrows, but he got cooked from behind. Pause. And but he tried. Poco tried against that vile creature. The vile creature name I forgot right now. Guys, when you're live, you forget a lot of things. What is his damn name, bro? That spider. What is it? Guys, remind me of that vile creature's name who fought Poco, my boy Poco. Hongler says Hisoka always fights on other people's level. Pervert spider. Hongler says Hisoka always fights on other people's level. Hisoka even when way more powerful, never defeated anyone by overpowering. Definitely. What was his name? That damn spider. Pike. Yeah, bro. Durin, bro. Yeah, Pike. I still think Rainbow Red Arrow is one of the most informative nano abilities. It is a cool ability. Poco was just had the most unfortunate turn of events. Thank God that Zazan got cooked. Thank God for Fate on that cooked that monster of a what do you call her, bro? That is not a woman, bro. That is a monster. Thank God for Faden, bro. That Faden burned that to hell. But yeah, that was satisfying because she basically was the reason our boy Poco got cooked. Zazan. Yeah, Zazan. Of course, I remember Zazan. Wait, didn't I say Zazan? Okay, but guys, I appreciate all of you guys joining. We're gonna do more streams. Definitely, we're gonna do more streams like a couple of times in the week. And I appreciate all of you joining. But by the way, are you guys watching? Most of you guys watching from United States, so I can adjust my timing because I am in Eastern Europe, guys. Eastern Europe. You guys are from United States, most of you guys, I guess. Zazan video would be cool. It definitely needs a video on Zazan. I was actually thinking sometime making a video about Zazan versus Killua. I actually thought about that video. Zazan versus Killua, Godspeed. Duran says, yep. From USA, UTC time zone. Chinese says her stinger ability is crazy. Yeah, bro. If she gets you with that poison, bro, it's crazy for real. Ian says I'm watching from the United States. That's cool. Eddie J says Poco needed to have watched Bleach. Ranzo Tenga his paralyzed body. Hey, Dragon Ball exists in that series. Ian says Killua Zazan, of course. Honker says sorry, I'm Brazilian. I may speak all in English. I meant that Hisoka always kills to other people's raw power, then beats them using tricks. Only Shalnark and Kotobi will truly assassinate it differently. Yeah, Honker, I understood what you meant, bro. I understood you. I basically he adapts. I know what he adapts to their fighting methods. Tio says I'm in Southeast Europe. Oh, Tio, you're in Southeast Europe, just like I'm in South Eastern as well. Chinese said we're definitely gonna make a Discord server, guys. So basically a Hunter space. Eddie J's Chinese says her ability makes powerful manipulated beasts out of her Nen users. Yeah, guys, this is all I want to say for this stream, guys. You already know how it is, but I appreciate every single one of you joining. Thank you, Honklers. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Duran. Thank you, Chinese, ECG, TU. I want to thank Lilo for joining, ADJ. I want to thank, maybe I forgot somebody. I want to thank Mighty Sun. I want to thank Lee Bar. Maybe I've missed somebody, but I want to thank, wait, let me just thank my boy right here, Ghazi. Yep. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Have a good night as well. Yeah, it's like 11 p.m. During, and I have to wake up for work as well. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next stream. I will see you in the next stream. Take care.